A quiet pit lane sits under overcast skies as something extreme prepares for dominance. The atmosphere feels still, almost controlled, like the world is waiting for something violent to begin. Inside that silence, McLaren Senna stands ready. Aggressive, raw, uncompromising. A machine built with one purpose only: maximum track performance. No comfort, no compromise. No distractions, just speed. Its design is functional above everything else, shaped entirely by aerodynamic science rather than aesthetics or luxury. Every surface exists for a reason. Every angle has a job. Every opening channels air with precision. From the front, massive air intakes dominate the view, feeding the engine and cooling systems under extreme load. The exposed aero elements give it a mechanical honest. Nothing softened, just pure engineering. The body looks almost unfinished at first glance, but that is intentional, because beauty was never the goal. Performance was. Along the sides, deep sculpted channels carve through the bodywork, directing airflow around the chassis with surgical accuracy. Air is not just passing over the car, it is being controlled. At the rear, a towering active wing rises like a weapon, adjusting constantly, balancing downforce, stabilizing the car at extreme speeds where most machines would lose control. This is where things get serious. Because in the Senna, aerodynamics are not supporting performance, they're defining it. At its core sits a twin-turbocharged V8 engine tuned specifically for track domination. Not comfort, not efficiency, only response. Press the accelerator, and everything changes instantly. The engine doesn't build power slowly. It delivers it immediately. A brutal surge of acceleration that pushes the car forward with violent precision. There is no hesitation, there's no delay. Just raw mechanical aggression translated into motion. Speed arrives fast, almost too fast for perception to process. 0 to high velocity happens in a continuous, relentless pull forward. But straight-line speed is only part of its identity. Because the real story begins when the road turns. This is where it gets interesting, because the McLaren Senna is not built to travel in a straight line. It is built to dominate corners. The suspension is extremely stiff, designed to keep every millimeter of tire contact locked to the asphalt. There is no softness, no forgiveness, it's only precision. Steering input feels immediate, almost mechanical in its honesty. Every movement of the driver is translated directly into the chassis. Nothing is filtered, nothing is delayed. The chassis itself feels alive under aerodynamic pressure, pressed into the ground by massive downforce generated at speed. Inside the cockpit, everything is stripped down to its essential purpose. Carbon fiber surrounds the driver from every angle, reducing weight and increasing structural rigidity. The cabin feels tight, focused, engineered. A racing environment rather than a driving space. Digital displays provide only critical information: lap timing, speed, gear, position, engine data. Nothing unnecessary exists here. The seating position locks the driver into place, ensuring stability under extreme lateral forces during high-speed cornering. Out on track, the Senna transforms completely. It doesn't just move, it attacks. Every corner becomes an opportunity to push deeper into the limits of grip. Every braking zone becomes a controlled entry into chaos. The twin-turbo V8 responds instantly, pulling the car out of corners with relentless force. The sound is sharp, mechanical, and functional, engineered for performance feedback rather than emotional luxury. Braking performance is just as extreme as acceleration. Carbon ceramic systems deliver violent stopping power, allowing incredibly late braking points into corners that would intimidate even experienced drivers. But this level of performance comes with real consequences. On normal roads, the ride is harsh, unforgiving, constantly communicating every surface change directly into the chassis. Visibility is limited due to extreme aerodynamic shaping, and the car demands full attention at all times. There is no moment where the driver can relax, because the Senna is not designed for comfort. It is designed for control at the absolute edge of performance. Night falls over the pit lane. The overcast sky deepens into darkness, and artificial lighting begins to reflect across carbon fiber surfaces. The McLaren Senna now looks even more aggressive under the glow of pit lights, sharp edges, functional vents, mechanical purity. Every reflection highlights its identity as a track weapon. People nearby react instantly, not because it is luxurious, but because it is extreme. A machine that represents the purest form of racing engineering McLaren has ever produced. The Senna proves one thing clearly: performance is not about comfort, luxury, or compromise. It is about control at the limit of physics. You came from the short video, now you understand the full experience. Subscribe to Rider Zone 47, like the video, and comment your thoughts below.